we're gonna work on luring a down. Remember that your click captures the moment that the right behavior happens. I'm gonna take a sit, treat right in front of Betty's nose, and because she's already in the sit, it was really easy to take the treat from the nose to the ground, and she stuck with it. She followed it, and it's only taking me one treat. Some puppies, this might take a couple of different treats. You might have to, let's see if we can get her back up to the sit. Good job. You might have to go, let me get your head down a little bit. You get a treat for that. Let me get your head down a little bit more. Good job. Let me get your head down a little bit more. Yeah, that's right. Keep in mind, you want to go straight from the nose to the ground is where you're most likely to get your puppy to go into a down position without the butt popping up. If you're having a super hard time, another way you can do this is you can sit on the ground and you can lure your puppy under your legs, and then we get the down. For some puppies, even luring them under their legs, if they're a little bit shy or a little bit jumpy or bouncy, it might take 5 or 6 treats just to get behavior. And that's why we aren't calling this down yet, or settle, or hit the deck, or whatever cue you want to use. When we start teaching puppies, we want to get the behavior to the point where I'm willing to bet 20 bucks the next thing the puppy is going to do is the behavior that I want, and then I'll start giving it a name. If your puppy's doing great, if you've already been using the verbal cue, I want you to go practice outside without the verbal cue because there are a ton of distractions. And I don't want your puppy to get into the habit of blowing off your verbal cue. So when you're willing to bet me 20 bucks that they can do the yes down really easily inside and out the house, outside of the house, then we will talk about adding the verbal cue. We're also going to add some pretty clear instructions just to make sure we're teaching the English language pretty well for these guys. So use your hand signals, lure, reward them. Don't use a verbal cue. Click when you get the behavior. Betty made the down look very easy. It will come for your puppies.